Thank you, Coach. We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
No. Y'all got a fifth, right?
Now the rookie first-rounder from San Diego State, it's Rashad Penny. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Play action. It's Wilson. And incomplete. He was going for the tight end, Nick Vanette. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Here's Wilson to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Now Benjamin. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now a first carry from Melvin Gordon. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Bobby Wagner in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Gone! Detroit!
Darnold from the gun. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now Wilson on second down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On second down, Darnold completes it to Benjamin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 22. Now Gordon on first down. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
Well, you think 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now they'll pitch it out. This is Gordon. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Back now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Chargers here with a football. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out.
You snapped your Achilles at age 34. What do you think LeBron's timeline is and the pressure that puts on the Lakers in terms of their overall?
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Travis Benjamin that time. And it's 3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
No, check. Patriot.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. He's airing it out for Williams. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's fourth.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him. I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yet in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. So in tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man.
You seen that interview, bro?
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And that is intercepted. Yeah. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Bro, they even offered Josh Hart and Zubac with Brandon Ingram, Kuzma, and Lonzo Ball and some draft picks.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. Now he'll go deep down the middle. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. Right. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Support, but they're going to have to do better because the Pelicans haven't even countered an offer yet. What kind of a deal would actually make sense for both teams?
Well, I think we first have to look at what
line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Right now, the Lakers are willing to offer 2.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
They asked him for too much.
3 yards here. And all of a sudden here, it's
you said what? Yeah, they want Ingram, Ball, Kuzma, Hart, Zubac, and 4 first-round unprotected picks.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got it to Williams. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Donnie Jones now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now.
This is your roster right now.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of
they know what
congestion
they're
there.
doing, bro.
You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of
know what they're
scrimmage.
doing.
That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Plus, they can review your return line by line, all from your favorite device.
Celtics will discuss it all. I'll start with you. Do you think the Pelicans are asking for too much?
On second down, here's Penny. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
All right, that's where the Lakers are saying, well, that could hurt some more flexibility to add other pieces.
On first down, Wilson. He'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
You want all of the young players. Anthony Davis is such a great player that you can't dismiss any request out of hand. But if I were the Pelicans,
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this.
Tempo. 19.
That's why you lose.
Gun. Go.
That's 6 right there.
Relert. Spot that. Front left.
Always happen like that.
Look left.
On second down, here's Wilson. That's home in by Ed Dixon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Gotta go. Check 50.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he fires one incomplete. The tight end, Ed Dixon, was the target. And now it's 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
12. Hey. What's left? 18.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. On 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it'll be intercepted. Rookie Derwin James with a pick. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Melvin Gordon, 98 yards. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he carries up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Shotgun. Let's go.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
19. Big jumbo! Big jumbo! Big jumbo! 14, run it. Run it. Hey, over here. Cut.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Joey Bosa in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Darnold now on 2nd down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Detroit! Detroit!
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He can run for it, and he will. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Dumps that off to Penny as running back. Showed the nice footwork and then hit and drop shy of the 45. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On 2nd down, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. After the run, now Darnold to throw. Flush to his right. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now. The Chargers on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Darnold. He's airing it out for Whip, and that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And give him a gain of 37.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
That's brought in by Davis over the middle. Still fighting for more. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Leaves it for Penny. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a gain of 5, and it's a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4.
Play the motherfucking middle there. We ain't got no shooting. Apparently y'all ain't needing. Play the motherfucking middle there. Gone.
14. Tempo, baby, let's go. Let's go to work. Come on. Let's go, 14. Zebra. Start that.
Now Wilson looking to throw on 2nd down. Right side, Davis. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Wilson now 5 straight completions here in this second half.
Get
1st
back.
and 10.
Check 50.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Realize.
And he's got it.
SS. Ain't gonna call you P.
Touchdown.
Come here. Where you going?
And for the score.
We got all the shooters out here.
The Seahawks have made this a one-score game. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And the Chargers coming out of the field now. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now it's the backup Smith being chased out left. And his first throw here is incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
What about you? You too big.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked up.
We ain't coming back down. Ain't that your favorite
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
No, we ain't.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really, from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Here is the punter Jones as he gets this one away. Now it's Lockett. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now Wilson on first down. Dancing to his left. It's caught. Lockett. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Where the hell you go,
On any
Sam?
given
I would
pass
run
play, you
too.
never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. And this
you
play
ran.
was flushed to his
ain't
left,
on that line.
still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
So the big play has him
All
all
I
the way
can
down
say
to
is
the 30
get your
now for
best
first
three.
and 10.
Get your best three.
On first down, Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked
Get
up
your
by Casey
best
Hayward.
three.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Detroit! Detroit!
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Earl Thomas in on the stop.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and put it away? What options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see.
Get your best three, too. You better go get your best three.
And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. Here's Donnie Jones now.
Them boys better step the fuck out here.
4th time today.
Keep fucking with me, you gonna get fucking stumped, nigga. Hey, me too. Shit, my fucking ain't good. Oh, no. Come on, big fella. Come on, big fella.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Can you shoot Indy? Hell no. We out. We out, Chip. See, they ain't even giving me a rock. What you mean? Hey!
Trying to shake off the interception.
Hey, you know what's the funny part about that is?
Flushed out right.
Don't tell us that.
He'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
Is you talking to
Working
them?
the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
19. 19.
Wilson on 1st and 10.
Did y'all see Sticky out here?
So they
Don't even
took a
mention it,
shot
dog.
on 1st
Don't
down,
even
but
mention
couldn't connect.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. Trying to tell you that you're hard.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete
you
that
got to
time.
catch that big fella.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
You seen that, didn't you?
Tempo, tempo. Gun, gun, gun. Tempo, tempo.
Oh, good screen. That was a good screen. You see him screen. Watch this screen.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. Baldwin with it over the middle. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Broken tackle. And he finds a man on the crossing route. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
I got the vision for him. But they do the layups though, man. Like, he think he about to score him. Oh, look at that D. Look at that D. Look at that D I put on him. Look at that D I put on him. Yeah, sitting down there.
They'll look to throw. Zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Trevor Davis, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
They got two right here.
So here comes the kickoff.
They got two right there. I'm on fire now.
In this fourth quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, what a move. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
They got two more right there
and a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Gordon. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Look at that pass there.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Here's Darnold. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 42. A big play there for L.A. And even 40 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A toss play. Gordon. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Get him off the court for y'all talking. We were playing with them niggas, man.
Detroit! Detroit! No, check! Patriot!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. He needed a yard, that's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
Shit, you'll cash out him, you won't cash out me. That's I'm trying to get that bread.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ain't gonna help you. Just sorry. I'm putting it on my mom.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts
And
as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
Hey, guess what? You lost. Get the fuck off the court. You lost. I don't care what I'm about to do. But guess what? I beat you.
Now a handoff.
I'm playing with two big men. I'm playing with two big men. You ain't got no fucking shooting.
Making the stop that time,
And
Bobby Wagner.
I don't give a fuck.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage,
hey, Shan, let me come to your house.
it's going to go a long
Yeah,
way.
they could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts.
And I ain't played mine and no win.
So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. Footing obviously an issue in the driving lane. This one for the win. And this one is no good. He missed it. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
God, that motherfucker.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
I had 8 points, so I did a little something. I did have 8 points.
Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, second and 10.
I mean, bro, I didn't even get my shot blocked. What are you talking about? I assisted the ball. What are you talking about? Let's go. Let's go. I'm sorry, y'all. This nigga about to make y'all lose, man.
Right side, Williams. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Good shot, man. Let's go.
It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. Darnold from the gun. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
Fuck off. Let's go.
This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Shit, SP. That was a good crossover, though, Aaron Wonder.
Detroit!
Dude, all right. Oh, we're going.
On 2nd down, Darnold.
Rain, let's go.
Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5.
What you want to do then,
so
boy?
3rd down coming up. And Charles, I guess a question for me, where does 4th down territory begin, possibly?
I guess for me it begins if you have 4th and 5 or less. because you got to understand your team and know what your play calls are.
Get him out of here.
What do you have that you think you're confident that you can pick up that type of yardage? It might be 4th and 3 for some teams, but I think anything under 4th and 5, they'll think about going for it.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've
Damn,
converted a
y'all.
third of their
Guess what
opportunities,
just
3
happened?
for 9.
I seen
This
my
will be
first
3rd
win.
and 5.
Pussy, nigga.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. He's airing it out for Williams. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Yeah, you keep fucking with me, you're going to be right where
Well,
I'm
I know
at.
you're toward the middle of the field
get
here,
your
but still,
sharpshooter.
4th down this distance. You got to punt it
Go
right.
get him.
That's definitely the first
'Cause
instinct.
he ain't no damn
because
Zion.
you say, okay, let's just play some field
That's just a
position.
nick.
Make sure we don't lose the game here. Turn it over in a key spot. But if
Not
you
on
feel
me.
really good about
Not
your
on me.
trigger guy,
Oh,
if you
he
feel
left.
great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and
He
let him
left.
work his magic.
The
Bro, you
Seattle
was
now
winning.
ready to march
Oh, he
onto the
playing with his-
field. Their
I thought he was
defense
playing with his
did its
friends.
job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to him, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
I cooked that nigga, bro. Hey, Ed. You said what?
They keep it with Penny on first down. Big hold of the 30. And all the way up to the
That 72 dude right here that I
That
got.
play going
I
for
mean, that's on
16
your
yards
team.
to start the drive. First down.
The reason that counter and misdirection plays work
Bro,
so
it
well
wasn't that far.
is that usually you've given them a reason to think that everything's going to the direction that starts initially. You've run that type of a play throughout the game. You've given them that look. And now you're going to counter things and bring it back the other way. Almost a tendency breaker at times. And a lot of it is making sure that you have an illusion, almost like a magician. Look over here, but the play is actually happening over there, and that's where a running back's vision comes into play. See the hole in a place where people don't expect and get there with some speed. And that's exactly what he did on that play.
Zebra. Here we go again. Gun. 14. Gun. Hang out. Bam.
Now Wilson on second down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Don't take forever, okay?
Give me my pro. Give me my pro. Give me my pro too, Sean. My pro too, Sean. If you my boy, you'll give me my pro too.
Smart that.
You wouldn't even care about the amateur pro. You feel me?
From midfield, there's Wilson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Once that ball was popped in the air, you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? All right, anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise, the crowd holding its breath, and boy, oh boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Oh man, I was gonna change it, and then I was like, oh, I gotta work with it a little bit. It's fast.
The
as
Seahawks
shit,
on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8.
That bitch is wet, though. That be wet, especially when I got pissed off. That bitch is wet.
14. 12. 95, 95. Hey, check 51, check 51.
No, he wasn't in my head.
Wilson will throw again. Throw left side complete. It's Carson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Coming out of the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective third down play to move the chains. Good to see this man running again. Here's Chris Carson. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. So now this thing's coming down to the big left leg of Sebastian Janikowski. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime, as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. We thought this game would be a good one.
God damn.
Disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win.
Yeah.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for the Seahawks, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the perfect season was apparently not meant to be, as they dropped to 7-1. And they'll be off to Oakland next week for